This is your top 60 and 60 watch list as Hans and Scotty get you ready for the start of the 2025 college football season by highlighting the most influential players on their team for the upcoming season. And now, get the call, baby! Come on, let's go! Here's today's newest addition to the watch list.
It is your top 60 and 60 watch list as we showcase some of the best talent in the state of Utah. Again, no countdown this year. We'll do the countdown at the end of the season where we'll rank all the best players in the state of Utah, but just impossible to do that with all the transfers this year. So we announce a member of the watch list. And today, Hans, there may be some issues at quarterback at BYU, but make no mistake, there's one guy who's anchoring the running back room for BYU.
LJ Martin, soft-spoken, but looking to be more of a leader. I've been really impressed with him being in uncomfortable situations, speaking out on the team, doing it in the media, which I don't think he really cares for all that much, but he understands the need for him to do it. And he's always been, anytime when there's been a challenge, he's always risen to it and met it. So having him, see him grow up as from a true freshman to what he is now, a seasoned veteran, that's just a personality part of him. I'm seeing him grow and progress that way, but the game of football is becoming a lot easier for him. His vision has been amazing since he got here as a true freshman running for us, and his ability to break open big plays and break tackles. There's not a lot of people that can do what he does. That's why he's RB1, but he's his ability to do all the other things too, catch the ball out of the backfield, block and pass pro, block as a run blocker for the other ball carriers. He's willing to do whatever it takes, and has been really progressing nicely with becoming probably the most complete back we've had in a long time.
High praise for LJ Martin. You know, when he first came in BYU and got a bunch of carries, I thought, okay, how good is he versus the fact that they really had nobody else to take the carries that first year. And you thought, okay, you know, he kind of got the job by default, and you wondered how much his numbers were inflated just because they had nowhere else to go with in terms of the running game. But over the last couple of years, he's really established himself as a high-level running back in this conference.
Yeah, as you go back a couple of years ago, and he's near 800 yards. And, you know, I think if he stays healthy, he just is a very usable piece. And now it just comes down to him staying healthy. He takes big hits, and he's a big body, so he'll deliver big hits. He's not afraid of contact. But I really do like LJ Martin.
I like him a lot, and I'm excited to see how the year goes for him.
I should know this, but can you think of the last running back that BYU had that was a 1,000-yard running back?
I cannot, but give me 2 seconds, and I can see if I can pull that up for you here.
I'm just trying to think back to the last time BYU had a 1,000-yard back.
Algier in 21 had 1,600 yards.
Okay. So you've gone through 3 seasons without 1,000 yards. Algier was something.
I forgot how many yards. Wow. I forgot how great he was. 1,600 yards, 23 touchdowns, 123-yard average. And he had 20 attempts a game.
He had back-to-back 1,000-yard years, wasn't it?
Yeah. In fact, he even had he went for 1,100 in the COVID year, in 11 games that year.
Right. It would be nice to see LJ Martin break the 1,000 barrier. I fully expect him to. I would put his over-under number at 1,100.
I mean, he was on pace for it last year. He played 10 games. Had he played the 13 games, he would have gotten there, just based on his average.
Been right on it, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
I'm going to put him at I'm going to put the over-under at 1,050. That's where I'll put the over-under.
He and that's the thing. He averaged 13 attempts a game. Rapati averaged 8.5. If you bump up those carries, to 16, 17, that gets him there for sure.
Easy.
But, the interesting thing is Moa, how many carries do you need to – how much do you need to feed that beast?
I think it'd be 75%, 25% representation.
Okay.
That's what I think it should be.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what it ends up being, but I'd go 75% LJ Martin carries, 25% to Sione Ma.
You know, the interesting part, too, the rushing attack at BYU is your second leading rusher last year, Jake Retzloff. Mm-hmm. And so he had 417 yards rushing last year.
Hey, I've seen a lot of people talking about McKay Hillstead's running ability. Yeah, that didn't exist at Utah State.
No. I mean, the running he did was for his life.
Yeah.
But they didn't use him a lot in the running game. And I don't know, with that size issue, if I would use him extend. Now, look, the kid can fly. Make no mistake. The kid is athletic, and I would use some level of that in a running game. But I would also be very careful with the kind of hits he takes.
Yeah. I would too.
So, I don't know. We'll see.